Hi guys, it's Noob here. Hope you're all doing well. Going to be doing another Love Nikki video here. This one's going to be focused more on hints and tips that I've discovered while playing the game. The first one we're going to be talking about is a useful way to figure out what items to use to make yourself an outfit on some of these challenges. As you can see here, we're doing the Golden Odium challenge, where Nikki is invited to the piano concert in the Golden Odium. Now, I have passed this challenge before using this suit. Now, what you can do, if you're unsure as to which items of clothing are going to get you the best score in this mode, you can use a handy app, which I'm going to show you now. This app is called the Nikki Guide. It's available on the Play Store, and it shows you recommendations for every single challenge in the game. As you can see here, I've selected the Stylist Arena Golden Odium challenge, or stage. It shows you the best possible items you can use to create a wardrobe for the challenge. Now, some of these I don't own, either because they're not unlocked yet or they're craftable items, but it does show me what it is looking for, what the challenge is looking for, whether it be it's looking for instance here with the necklace, it's looking for gorgeous, sexy, elegant, cool and mature. It also shows you which items have those as well if you go to wardrobe. So, for instance, here we're looking for Starty necklace. You can then use this guide to go through and try and locate items which replicate those requirements, with the idea of it boosting your score on the actual stage itself. For instance, the guide said that the hair had SS rankings in Gorgeous and Excellence. The hair that I have picked, the Wasteland Jewel Epic, has rankings in Gorgeous and Elegance. So all you need to do, if you can't afford the items that it's telling you to use, or if you just can't unlock them, pick the next best thing. Always pick what is marked as an SS part of the ranking in the description, and you should score highly enough in your challenges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just check here that my outfit that I've picked duplicates what the recommended outfit has, and then we'll run the scores to see how I score. You pick the Christmas Reunion Stylist Arena Challenge. I've gone in and I've selected items of clothing which match or nearly match the items that were suggested, and so we're going to run the challenge and see what score I get. So there you go, as you can see, won the challenge, got an S rank. So I do recommend that app. It does come in handy quite a lot, and it can also give you suggestions on how to pass the main story challenges if you don't own the suggested items as well. It can also be very helpful. It tells you which ones are definitely required items which you will need to actually pass the stage properly. And I've also been asked how it is I seem to have so many jewels. I'm not paying for jewels. I did buy an initial pack towards the start which unlocked an outfit. but I don't buy jewels. All I do is I log in every day, I click on my events, I do my login bonuses, I go into my achievements, make sure that I clear all my achievements every day. So for instance here, I've been buying a few items recently. I just go in, I make sure that I collect everything. Some of these give you diamonds, some of them give you gold. See there? But what they all do is help to boost your quests. This is the thing which I use most of all to get my diamonds. I just make sure that I clear as many quests on a daily basis so I can claim all of my jewels. You also need to make sure that you open up all of your mail every day. You can see I've got a lot of friends mail here. I can't open anymore. And after you lock it, you also need to make sure that you enter the competition all the time. The competition at the moment here is the Gentleman's Night Out one, currently at 2,318 likes, which isn't too bad, I don't think. Rank in the top 68%. Even if you don't win the styling theme, which I think is probably very hard to do, you still get bonus rewards as well at the end of it, including gems. I don't use my gems very much. I tend to store them. If I can afford an item paying with gold, that is the equivalent pretty much of something that I can buy using diamonds, I will go for the gold instead, because gold is a lot easier to accumulate in the game than the diamonds. Talking of gold, I'm going to show you as well a quick tip on how to get a lot of gold relatively quickly, relatively easily. Now, as soon as you unlock 2.1, so the first episode of Chapter 2, as soon as you've completed that, it unlocks the ability to click the Done button. Done 1 is the one that I'm able to use, and what that does is it automatically runs that challenge again for you. So it means you can score gold and points, XP, and also drops without actually playing the challenge again. The further you get into the game, the more gold you accumulate from different challenges. So if I go to, for instance here, Chapter 4, 12, if I do a Done here, I can get 776 gold and 8 XP for doing nothing. All it uses up is some of your hearts. As you can see at the top there, I'm currently on 963 hearts. That's from having so many great friends friend me through my videos, and also from collecting it every day from the Momo drops. Doing this will allow you to earn gold relatively easily. As you can see here, got 800 here. 800 and 8 XP for nothing. It's a really good way of earning gold. I highly recommend it if you're a bit short for an item of clothing you need. Just sit there, just click Done. You can also do it on on Princess as well. But with Princess, you only get a certain amount of attempts a day before you have to pay with diamonds to do it again. So you get 3 attempts a day. As you can see here, you get a lot more gold for it, but it's a lot more costly doing it. So it's normally a good idea to save the Princess ones for items which you really need to accumulate. As you can see here, it changes every single time. So 3 different money amounts for 3 different stages. I do recommend it very much for earning gold. That is a handy tip for you guys if you're running out of money. And my last tip for the day is going to be, don't get too hung up on A and S ranks the first time you do a stage. Just simply pass the stage, use the tips that you're given, use Momo's reminders and Momo's tips, create an outfit which roughly resembles what Momo's telling you will at least pass it. So here, I think I'm going to get at least a pass because I've managed to get hold of the Super Agent trousers and the Super Agent shirt. I've just added the maple hair from the S tips, and then a couple other items as well, which I think are going to help me pass. So let's check this out, see how highly I score. So as you can see, I passed the challenge. I've got a B rank, which may not be as good as an A or an S. But at least it means I've passed that stage and I can head on to another one. You can always come back to stages if you want. For instance here, I wouldn't mind unlocking that flower bud haircut. That's very nice hairstyle. But yeah, it means I can go on to the next challenge. Don't ever get frustrated. We'll try not to. I mean, I've got frustrated on this, but it's not worth it. You can always come back to challenges and chapters and up your rankings on them. Just keep plugging away. Just keep enjoying the game. And it'll make your experience a lot better and a lot more interesting. So that's the end of this video, guys. Hope you find the tips and hints I've given you here helpful. If you've got any tips or hints for me, please leave them in the comments box below. If you've got any questions that you want either myself or other people to answer, leave them in the comments box as well. If you don't already subscribe to my channel, please subscribe if you want to. Drop a like on the video if you liked it. Let me know in the comments below any other videos you'd like me to do, whether it be tips videos or any games you have suggestions for me to play on for my channel. Please let me know. Alright guys, I hope you all have a great day and see you in the next video.